Hello, Facebook Live. My name is Cheryl, and I am a little late with my 30-day live challenge that I gave myself, and it's all good. It's okay. I kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole this week, but I have support, and so I'll tell you a little bit about why I went down that rabbit hole this week. You know, it's so challenging to actually speak out about the things that we believe in sometimes. And I have to tell you about this woman that came into my life about a year ago. Her name is Melanie Ann Layer, and I've been working with her for the last year, and she's just incredible. And she did a live the other day, and it literally just like broke me wide open. I've cried like I'd never cried before, and she said something to me that just absolutely hit home for me. We've all heard the saying, hurt people, but I have never ever heard anyone say, what if hurt people took their pain and turned it into power and used it for good in the world? And man, that just, it hit me. It hit me so hard, because to be quite honest with you, I look around and I just don't know how to be in this world that we're living in right now. It's frightening to me. I find it very devastating, the things that I see. And it had me asking myself, do I actually have the courage to stand up? To stand up and say that this shit has to stop. It has to stop. We take our hurt and we spread it around. We need people to be responsible for that hurt. And I lived with so much pain my entire life, and anger and bitterness and resentment. And the thing with me is, I didn't take that out into the world. I turned it inward. And I became my bully. You know, I heard about this website just last week, and I'd never heard of it before, and I won't even say the name of it because it just doesn't deserve publicity. But you can go on this website and you can put in your city, and you can actually see people who have been put on this website by other people, shaming them. They put their pictures, they put their name. It made me sick. And it's taken me all week to just try and find the courage to actually believe that I can stand up and speak about it. I mean, do we really honestly look at what we're doing? Does anybody actually have any empathy for these people that are being put on these websites and shamed, if that would have existed when I was in my late teens, early 20s, and I had been put on something like that, I don't think I would be here today. And these are the conversations. This is why I'm sitting here. This is why I'm on a Facebook Live, putting myself out there. I have been so afraid to do this because I am afraid to get bullied. I haven't put myself out there. But it's just like, Cheryl, you got this. Like, I don't care. Melanie also shared that she was, when she first started out in the coaching industry, she was put into a bully site. And I mean, it's just, is this what we've come to? You know, do we sit around and do we talk about the people that we don't like? Do we sit around and do we talk about this person and that person? And I don't know how to exist in that world. Which is why I would rather be isolated and not put myself out there at all, because I used to be that person that everyone loved to hate. I mean, you know. And I just can't not speak about it anymore. And it doesn't mean that these people that engage in this stuff are bad people. Maybe they just don't know the difference. Maybe they just need someone to say, you know what, those are real people. They're real people. And we don't know their stories. And that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I am so freaking curious about human beings and what makes us tick and why we do the things we do. And I believe that we all have a choice. And once we know something, we can't ever unknow it. Ever. This is my passion. This is why I'm here. Because I can't stand to see the way we treat people. And I'm guilty. When I'm afraid of being judged, I go out and I judge someone else. That fear in me. But when we become aware of who we are being, then we notice those things and we can actually change. Melanie did a fundraiser in her group. It was a private group. There was 1,700 women in there. They've raised $50,000 for the National Suicide Hotline in 48 hours. $50,000. And let me tell you, when I was 21 years old and I was suicidal, I needed that number. And so I'm going to share the link on my page, and if anyone feels called to contribute, it would be amazing. Because while we're all worried about a pandemic and trying to find a cure for that disease, for that sickness, who's looking for the cure for the abuse and for the shaming and for the people in the world who are committing suicide because of it, who are not able to survive in this world anymore? For those people who wonder how long it will take someone to find them. For those people who think that there is nobody out there that they can talk to. These are the conversations that I want to have in the world, and this is why I'm sitting on a Facebook Live with mosquitoes tonight. I want to have these conversations. I really do. We need to have them. Because hurt people don't have to hurt people. Hurt people can take their hurt and turn it into power and use it for good. They just need to know that it's available to them. Let me see who's on here watching. I'm going to say hi. Hi, Rhonda. I love you. Hi, Deb. I love you. Hi, Shamika. There's my mom. So I'm going to not go down the rabbit hole anymore, and I am going to follow my passion, and I am going to own it. I'm going to speak it, and I'm going to grow from it. And anyone who needs to hear this today, I hope you hear it. It's so near and dear to my heart. And these are the conversations that we need to be having. So I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And we'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Bye.